And now I'll show you how to actually braid without injuring the scalp, without injuring the follicles, and without causing traction alopecia. This hair is synthetic and it has been prepped. It's been washed so that we get all the toxic chemicals out of it. And then I coat it with shea butter just so that it can again further protect hair while hair is in a protective style. And then, so here we are. I normally just take this around twice, and you can see I'm not pulling, I'm not pressing on the scalp, but I do have to tighten it on the second loop. I don't tighten it on the first loop, I tighten it on the second loop. And that's because if you tighten it on the first loop, it means that you're actually tightening on the scalp. But if you tighten it on the second loop, you're tightening it on the hair and not on the scalp, so it won't budge. The mistake that we made that actually causes traction alopecia is tightening at the first loop. And yeah, that's going to injure the follicles. And then you end up with hair loss. And so you can see that the products that I have coated hair with are almost sort of seeping through. It's not, a lot of hairdressers refuse to not blow dry hair, have virgin hair in braids. You do have to be quite skilled in order for it to look neat. And yeah, they refuse to do it because it's not easy and it requires a lot of patience and a lot of skill. So this is how you do it. And you will also notice that the hair itself, so the braiding hair is basically the same thickness as her natural hair. That way it actually won't weigh down her hair. That's another thing that causes hair loss, is having hair extensions that are too heavy for the hair, and then it ends up pulling hair from the roots. So it's just all about being really careful and treating hair with the utmost care. So that, I normally just add a little bit more at the ends. And then at this point, I start to add some more hair. So you'll notice throughout, I've not split the hair. I've kept the hair on one side, and then towards the end, I'm adding more hairs on either side, so that I'm adding more extensions to hair. And what this does is that when you're actually taking out your hair, it injures the hair less. So if you're taking out your hair, instead of ripping through the hair, your hair is on one side, so it makes it easier for you to unravel it without actually breaking off all of your hair or injuring any of your hair cuticles. But if you split the hair, every time you're taking it out, it's splitting your actual hair as well. So this is the best way to protective style your hair. So I'm just going to braid it all the way to the end of her hair and then give it maybe 1 centimeter over, because her hair's still there. Because when it comes to taking it out, she'll literally just cut off the ends and then take it out. And they're quite used to taking out their hair using their fingers, so they're very good at that now. And then I'll just make a knot. Put your head forward here. So my nails should, I'll either pick them out or allow them to fall out, like I've done on my other hand. Please don't judge me. So there.